Okay, so the next deviation from the Mendelian inheritance is sex-linked gene. Okay, so you can see the name of this genetic inheritance is also similar with the case before, that is known as the linked gene. But this case, you call it as sex-linked gene, meaning that this gene is located on our sex chromosome. So humans have 46 chromosomes, 22 pairs of autosomes. Autosome means all the chromosomes except sex chromosome. So we have 44 autosomes and 2 sex chromosomes here. So if you are a female, you have 44 plus XX. If you are a male, you have 44 plus XY. So total 46. So gene carried on the X chromosome is known as sex-linked gene. Alright, so female we have 2 X chromosomes, so we have 2 sex-linked allele. But male only have 1 X chromosome, so they have only 1 sex-linked alleles. Okay, so in male, their Y chromosome is much more smaller, so they cannot mirror all the genes found on the X chromosome. So male only have 1 sex-linked allele. So this is why most of the males suffer from the effect of X-linked genetic disease more often than the female. Okay, there are no known link traits, probably because of the Y chromosome carries so few genes. Okay, so for male and female here, all the genes that we mentioned for sex-linked gene is located only on the X chromosome, not the Y chromosome. So X-linked allele always show up in the male, whether dominant or recessive, because male have only 1 X chromosome. Okay, meaning that, for example, female has 2 X chromosome. So we have either both of the homozygous case or heterozygous case or both homozygous recessive case. But for male, since their Y chromosome do not carry any gene, so they are either dominant or recessive. They do not have heterozygous case. Okay, so one of the sex-linked disease is known as the hemophilia here. Hemophilia means the blood vessel in the patient here is not easy to clot. Means once they injured, the blood will flow continuously. Okay, so this is the results that the normal blood clotting is prohibited. Okay, so in this case, okay, this is the family tree from the Victoria family from British. Okay, so in this case here, hemophilia in human, X small h here represent the X chromosome with the allele for the hemophilia. Okay, means that hemophilia case is recessive. X big H represent normal blood clotting case, while the Y represent the Y chromosome. So example here, if the parent mother is a carrier, so for female case we have carrier. Carrier means that the phenotype is normal, but the genotype carry one of the hemophilia gene, but herself is healthy, and the father is normal with the big H here. So the gamete here, while F1 generation, this is a normal female, both of the big H. This is a normal female also, although she carry one of the recessive allele, but we consider this is a carrier. Okay, this is a normal male with the big H here, and this one is the hemophilia male. Alright, another one is the color blindness. Color blindness means they are unable to distinguish the color. So this color blindness also determined by the sex-linked gene. Okay, so normal vision, we can see green color, yellow color, red color. Colorblind patient, they see these colors. Okay, so you can test yourself whether you are colorblind. So if you have normal color vision, you should see these results for ABCD. So if you have red, green colorblind, you should see this result. Red colorblind and green colorblind. Okay. Right. So for this case, colorblind is recessive case. Okay. X small c allele for colorblind. Big C is normal color vision. Y represent the Y chromosome. So now this big C, X small c means that this female is a normal female but a carrier female. Okay, same like the case just now. She is healthy from the phenotype, but she carries one of the colorblind allele. And this male is a normal male. So now you produce this daughter with normal vision, this son with normal vision, this daughter with normal vision, but this son with colorblind. Okay, the chance of having colorblind son is 1/4, meaning that 25%. Okay, alright, so this one showing the Punnett square. Okay, so the chance is 1/4 like I said just now. Okay, 2 normal vision female, 1 normal vision male, 1 colorblind male. Okay, so the last deviation from Mendelian inheritance is called polygenes. So poly means many. So now when 2 or more genes influence a quantitative characteristics. Quantitative means that now all the alleles, all the genes will combine together to show in the phenotype. Okay, so this is called polygene. For example, skin color of human. So the skin color of human is not only determined by one single gene, it's controlled by many genes. So it involves many chromosomes. Okay, so for example, we have 5 chromosomes: gene A, gene B, gene C, gene D, gene E. So all these 5 chromosomes determine the color of your skin. So the big letter represent the dominant case, small letter represent the recessive case. So if this person have all the dominant case, means that it will be very dark. While when the person inherit all the recessive case, then it will be very light color. Because all these alleles, all the genes have cumulative effect. So they will gather all the effect from all the genes to show on your phenotype. Okay. However, in normal, all of us have intermediate. Okay. So polygene usually have a normal distribution curve, where most of us is intermediate. Okay, only a few of them very light, a few of them very dark. Okay. Okay, another one is the eyes color. Okay. So polygene usually controlled by 2 or more genes. Control one characteristic, for example, skin color. Another one is height. Okay. Human height also controlled by polygene. They are quantitative, such as this example. So the effect of the gene alone is too small to influence the phenotype. So it means all the genes are needed to express the phenotype. So it usually exhibits dominant recessive relationship. Only dominant allele contribute to the phenotype. Right? Each dominant allele contribute equally to overall phenotype. If the gene located on different chromosome, they follow Mendelian inheritance. Okay, so for polygene, one of the special thing is they can be influenced by environmental factors. Meaning that if you inherited the gene that contribute to very dark skin, for example, but if you are born in a country without sunlight, you never exposed to the sunlight at all, so it might be you not appear as very dark skin. You might have the fair skin, because polygene can be controlled by environmental factors. Okay, so it becomes the genetic basis of continuous variation, that is the bell-shaped curve, non-discrete variation. Okay, normal distribution curve.